Hello friend, in today's session we will learn how we can design and develop a smart car parking system project by using Arduino. So in this video, before start the video explanation, I would like to tell you very important part. So in this video we will learn how we can design the hardware, how we can connect different types of hardware with the Arduino, then how we can see how we can do the program part. And this video may be the 30 minutes and 40 minutes, but after watching this complete video you will definitely able to do this project by yourself. So I would like to request you, please watch this complete video so that you will get idea about each and everything about this project. Now we will see the project flow. So you can see on the screen we have the ultrasonic sensor and we have the servo motor at the starting. So once the car enter at the gate, then ultrasonic sensor detect the car, then gate will be open with the help of servo motor. So once the car come in front of parking slot, the IR sensor detect the parking slot is full or parking slot is empty. So once the car come in front of the IR sensor, then that parking slot is full, and that parking slot full information will be displayed on the LCD. So let's assume that the first car is come and gate will be open and gate will be closed, and that park as parking slot 1, then it will show on the LCD parking slot 1 is full. Now the second car come, again gate will be open and gate will be closed and it will park at the parking slot 2. Then on the LCD it will show parking slot 1 also and parking slot 2 is full. So let's say if the car 2 is come out from the parking slot 2, then on the LCD it will show parking slot 1 is full and parking slot 2 is empty. So this is the complete idea behind this project. Now this project divided into two parts. So second part is like that, whatever the parking slot display on the LCD, that also display on the Android application, but that video will be uploaded in the next week. So those students who do not want the Android application, then they can implement this video, this project explained in this current video. And if any student want with Android application, then they can watch the second part of this project. So I would like to request you, please watch this complete video so that you will get idea about each and everything about this project. Now we will see the practical demonstration of this project. Okay, so you can see on the screen we have the IR sensor, first sensor, second sensor, then we have the servo motor, then ultrasonic sensor, then Arduino Uno and LCD 16:2. So I will demonstrate the first part of this project. So you can see currently I will reset the button. So once I reset the button, then gate calibration will start. Then this gate calibration start, that means servo motor gets calibrated to initial position. So that is the first step. Then after that you can see on the screen also calibration start and calibration stop mesh also there. And after that you can also see on the screen there is a mesh like car parking system project. So this is the project name what we have displayed on the LCD. Now the next part is, once I place this car in front of this ultrasonic sensor, then automatically gate will be open. And once I place this car in front of any sensor, then you can see the slot status empty or full. So this is the project idea. Now I will reset the board. So you can see motor calibration start, motor calibration stop, car parking system project name. Now slot 1 and slot 2 empty. You can see here slot 1 is empty, slot 2 also empty. Now I will place this car in front of ultrasonic sensor so that gate will be open. So you can see gate open, then after that gate close. Then I will place this car in front of the IR sensor. You can see once I place in front of IR sensor, you can see here slot 2 is full and slot 1 is empty. Now I will again place the car in front of IR ultrasonic sensor. So gate will be open and gate will be closed. So gate will be open and gate will be closed. Now I will place this car in front of second IR sensor so that it will show slot is full. So you can see slot is full. So both slot is full. Now I will remove one car from this ultrasonic sensor. Now I will remove one car from this slot so that it will show the next status. So I will remove this car. So you can see slot 1 is empty, slot 2 is full. Now I will remove this car also from the slot 2. Now you can see slot 2 is empty and slot 1 also empty. So this is the complete idea behind this project. Now we will see how to connect the hardware like IR sensor, servo motor, ultrasonic sensor, LCD with Arduino so that you can design and develop this project by yourself. I request you please subscribe my channel. Currently you can see I have uploaded more video on the many video on Raspberry Pi, Arduino, then Python programming, then some webinar, so that it can grow your career. So if you want to learn something from me, it is free, and you have to just click on this subscribe button, and all the video it is very unique, and you will learn definitely many things from me. I uploaded mostly video on Raspberry Pi, mostly video on IoT, then Arduino. There are different types of project I have explained, and each project having the programming part. So please subscribe my channel, please support me, and please enhance your knowledge by watching my video. So now I am going to tell you how I created this circuit, 0 PC circuit, by my own. So first of all, whenever you buy the LCD on the Amazon, you will get only this green LCD. You have to create this circuit by your own on 0 PCB or on breadboard. So you can see the similar connection is here. So this is my main LCD. You can see 16 by 2. So there are 16 pins on this LCD. You can see 1 to 16. So first pin should be connected to ground directly, ground, and this is nothing but the 10K potentiometer. So you have to purchase 10K potentiometer. You can see this is the potentiometer. You have to purchase this potentiometer or any type of potentiometer which having the 10K value. You can also purchase this one also, or this one also, any potentiometer, this one also. Basically each potentiometer having the 3 pins. You can see these 3 pins, these 3 pins. So first pin should be connected to the VCC of this potentiometer. Second pin is nothing but the middle one pin. You can see this one is middle one pin of potentiometer. So you can consider this one, this middle one pin of potentiometer, or this middle one pin of this potentiometer. So connect the middle one pin to the VA pin, and the third pin of this potentiometer should be connected to ground. That's why VCC also connected to ground. Then VSS is nothing but the ground pin of LCD, that is the first pin. You can see this is my the ground pin of LCD, this is my VCC pin of LCD, common ground and common VCC. And then you can see till this part all the pins are same. So, and this part is nothing but the controller pins. You can replace any controller at this point. So if you want to connect D4 pin, D5 pin, you can take it from this one, this one, this one, this one, and this is nothing but the these 3 pins. So, and this resistor is nothing but the this one resistor, 560 ohm resistor, and this pin is LED negative pin, that is 60 number, is connected to ground directly. So connected to ground here directly. So this is connection I made by using this circuit. So I hope you understand how I created this circuit. So once you can design this circuit till this point, you can see till this one and till this point. So you can directly connect any number of LCD pin, any LCD pin to any controller, and this represent the controller pin basically. So you can replace any controller at this point. Whenever you require Raspberry Pi also, you can require Arduino also, you can just do the plug and play. You can just do the plug and play with this circuit with this point. So this is common VCC point, this is common ground point, and this one is your input point which reflect this this pin basically. Okay, if you don't want to make LCD circuit by yourself on the breadboard or on the 0 PCB, then you can also buy the ready-made LCD board. You can see this is LCD board, you can ready-made buy. So you can see all the connection all already there. You have to just connect this 5 number ground pin RS enabled D4, D5, D6 and D7 pin as per my explanation. So whenever I connect the D4 pin, you can also connect this D4 pin to Arduino, same D5, same D6 and then D7, same RS and 11. So this ready-made circuit you can buy from the Amazon. So you will easily find this circuit on the Amazon when you type this one LCD 16 by 2 display module, and you will find this one. So you can ready-madely buy this circuit and just plug and play this connection. So that is very easy then. Okay, once you create this circuit on this 0 PCB or on breadboard, now we will connect one by one pin to the Arduino. So first pin we have to connect is RS pin of LCD. So this one, first one pin is RS pin of LCD, and this should be connected to 2 number pin of Arduino. So you can see on Arduino. So you can see on Arduino there is a pin number, so we can easily connect that pin number as per the program. So program explanation we will see later, but first connect RS pin of LCD to 2 number pin of Arduino. So 0, 1 and 2. Now second pin is enable pin of LCD, that is this one pin, and this should be connected to 3 number pin of Arduino. So enable pin should be connected to 3 number pin of Arduino. Now the next part is D4 pin of LCD should be connected to 4 number pin of Arduino. So this is a D4 pin, and this should be connected to 4 number pin of Arduino. Then D5 pin should be connected to 5th number pin of Arduino. Then D6 should be connected to 6 number pin of Arduino. So D6 pin of Arduino, and this should be connected to 6 number pin of Arduino. Then D7 pin of Arduino should be connected to 7 number pin of Arduino. So D7 pin of LCD should be connected to 7 number pin of Arduino. So we have connected one by one pin to the Arduino. So I will again repeat, RS pin should be connected to 2 number pin of Arduino. Enable pin of LCD should be connected to 3 number pin of Arduino. Then D4 pin should be connected to 4 number pin of Arduino. Then D5 pin should be connected to 5th number pin of Arduino. Then D6 pin should be connected to 6 number pin of Arduino, and D7 pin should be connected to 7 number pin of Arduino. So this is the connection of LCD. Okay, once you connect all the pins with the Arduino, that LCD pin with the Arduino, now next part is you have to take the common VCC and common ground at this point. So you can see this is the simple circuit that I have created on the breadboard, or created on 0 PCB. You can also create this on breadboard. You can see this is the common VCC point and common ground point. So I will place here, and I will take the common ground first. So I will connect this pin to the Arduino ground. So you can see Arduino ground is here. So this pin should be connected to Arduino ground, and then after that this is the common VCC pin. So you can see plus point is nothing but the common VCC pin, and that should be connected to 5 number pin of Arduino. So you can see this is the 5 number pin of Arduino. So here I have connected the common VCC and common ground. Now the next part is we have to take the VCC ground supply from the LCD. This is the ground supply from the LCD, and this should be connected to ground pin, common ground pin here. So you can see ground supply is connected to common ground. Now the next part is VCC supply from the LCD. You can see this is the VCC supply pin of the LCD, and that should be connected to common VCC here. So this is the common VCC point I have taken here, and I will connect this VCC supply to the VCC supply of the LCD. So this is the pin of LCD VCC supply, and this is coming from here. So you can see this is the red pin here, this pin, and this pin is connected here, and this one is connected to VCC pin, common VCC pin. So you can also create this circuit to complete the LCD part. Now the next part is we have to connect this IR sensor with the Arduino. So you can see IR sensor having 3 pins, VCC, ground and out. So simple connection is that we have to first connect the VCC pin to the common VCC. So this is the VCC pin of the IR sensor, and I have connected the VCC pin to the common VCC here. Okay, this is very simple. Now the next part is ground pin of IR sensor should be connected to common ground pin. So this is the ground pin, common ground here. So I have connected the common VCC and common ground point to the IR sensor. Now the output pin from the IR sensor, it should be connected to 7 number pin of Arduino, 8 number pin of Arduino. So output pin of IR sensor is connected to 8 number pin of Arduino. So this is the very simple circuit. Now the same we have to follow for the IR sensor 2. So you can see I have the IR sensor 2, and this also IR sensor, you can see there is a output, there is a ground and VCC pin. So again we have to take the common VCC, common ground first. So first we take the common VCC. So this is the VCC point, and that should be connected to common VCC. Okay, now the next part is common ground. So ground pin from the IR sensor should be connected to ground, common ground pin. Okay, now the next point is output pin of this IR sensor should be connected to 9 number pin of Arduino. So output pin from IR sensor, this is the output pin, and that should be connected to 9 number pin. Same pin explanation I have already I will explain in the code, so that you also get idea how I connecting this pin with the Arduino. So now next part we will connect this servo motor with the Arduino Uno. So you can see servo motor having 3 pin. One is black pin, nothing but just brown color, then red color, and then yellow color. So brown color pin is nothing but the ground pin, then red pin is nothing but the VCC pin of the servo motor, and yellow pin is nothing but the output pin of this servo motor. So we have to connect one by one pin with the Arduino. So first part is we will connect the black one pin, that is the brown pin is nothing but the ground pin of our servo motor. So this is the brown pin, you can see this is the brown pin, and this should be connected to ground pin of Arduino. So I have connected this to the Arduino ground pin. This is the common ground. Now the next part is the red pin of this servo motor is nothing but the VCC. So I will connect the red pin to the VCC pin. So you can see red pin I have connected to VCC. Now the next part is this one, this is yellow pin of this servo motor is nothing but the output pin, and that should be connected to Arduino. So we will connect this pin. So we will connect this pin to 10 number pin. So you can see 10 number pin I have used here. So this is a very simple circuit. Now only the last part remaining is nothing but the ultrasonic sensor. So you can see ultrasonic sensor having the 4 pins. So VCC, then VCC ground, then trigger and echo. So first we connect the VCC pin to common VCC, that is the same point we already taken. So VCC pin is nothing but this is my VCC pin, and that should be connected to VCC point here. Then ground pin, this is my ground pin of this this is the ground pin, as you can see this one, this is the ground pin, and this ground pin should be connected to common ground. Then nothing but the then second part is trigger pin. So this is the trigger pin, and that should be connected to 11 number of Arduino. So trigger pin should be connected to 11 number of Arduino. And then echo pin, this is the echo pin, and that should be connected to 12 number pin of Arduino. Yeah, so in this way we have completed the hardware connection with the Arduino. Okay, now we will see how to do the programming part. So for the programming part, you need the Arduino Uno application. So how to install this application in your laptop, that I have already explained in my this video, protein simulation accident and alcohol detection video. So if you don't have the Android Arduino application, then please watch my that video link given in the description. So once you watch that video, then you will able to install this software. Okay, now the next part you have to download from my Google Drive link, that also given in the description, this car parking system project code. So you should download this code from my Google Drive link. Okay, then after that double click on this Android Arduino application. So once you open this Arduino application, then go to the file, click on open, then after that go to the downloaded folder and select this file car parking system.ini file and click on open. So once you click on open, then program will be open at your end. Now we will see the explanation of each and every part of this code. So first line is hash include liquid crystal dot-h. So whenever you want to use the 16:2 LCD in your code, then you require this library. Now the second line is hash include servo motor. So if you want to use the servo motor in your application, then you should use this library. Now the next part is we have to use the servo motor, so that we have to define the variable of the servo motor. So to define that variable of the servo motor, we will use this one servo. So my servo is the variable. Now the next part is we have to define the pin number for the LCD. So we have to connect RS, then enable, then D4, D5, D6 and D7 pin number. So RS pin should be connected to 2 number, then enable pin should be connected to 3rd number, then D4 should be connected to 4 number, then D5 should be connected to 5 number, then 6 and then 7. So with respect to that, we will connect the LCD with respect to this pin connection. Now the IR pin sensor 1, that is the output pin from the IR sensor 1, is connected to 8 number pin of Arduino. IR pin of the output pin of the IR sensor 2 is connected to 9 number, so that whatever the pin number we have used in the hardware, that we have defined here. Same for the trigger and same for the echo. Then after that there is a distance. So whenever the ultrasonic sensor calculate the distance, that distance will be stored into this variable. Position is equal to 0. This is the servo motor position, we will see later. Then IR set 1, IR set 2 is nothing but the whatever the value coming from the IR sensor to the Arduino, that value is stored into this state variable. Now the parking variable is like that, whenever IR sensor detect any value, that parking value will be full or empty, that value will be stored into this two variable. So all the variable defined here. Now the next part is void setup. So basically void setup is a function which is used in the Arduino to set up your input or output pin, or basic whatever the program you have to run first time when we do the reset pin, that program should be considered inside this void setup pin. Now you can see we have defined the trigger pin as output pin because Arduino send the signal on the trigger pin, so that pin should be defined as output by using pin mode function. Same echo pin as an input, then IR pin as an input, IR2 pin as an input because two IR sensor send the signal to the Arduino, that's why both pin as a input pin. Now the servo motor pin attach is nothing but we have attaching the servo motor pin to the Arduino, that is 10 number pin. Now the next part is we are defining the 16 by 2 LCD, so that LCD begin 16 by 2 is here. Now LCD clear, first time we will clear the LCD, then we will print on the LCD motor calibration by using this line. Then after that set cursor to, so that it will shift to the second row of the LCD and it will start. So it will print motor calibration start on the LCD. Then after that motor is calibrated, so position is 15, so 15-degree angle is a servo motor and it move to 160-degree. Then after that from the 160 to 50 again. So this is the calibration part when we press the reset board. Then again LCD clear, then we have to print motor calibration stop, that is done. Then after that we have to print the car parking system name on the LCD, so that we will use same function. Then after that we have to clear the LCD. Then after that while loop, so whatever the code which is used in the project, that is comes into the while loop. So first line is ultra. So basically this is the function which calculate the distance. So whatever the distance coming from the ultrasonic sensor, it store into this distance variable. So if the distance variable is less than 3, that means the car is detected. So once the distance is less than 3, we have to turn on the servo motor to till 160-degree. So to turn on the servo motor to 160-degree, this is the logic. For loop we have to start from the 10 angle, then till 160-degree. Then we have to write whatever the position on the servo motor by using this my servo.write function, and servo motor will start moving to 1 by 1, 10, 11, 12 till 160-degree. Then after that, after the 160-degree, it again should close the servo motor. So we have to again write the negative position from 160 to 10, so that it will show 160 is starting position, 10 is the end position, and position is -1. So you can see there is -1, there is a +1. So from the 160-degree to -10-degree, so that 160 to 10. Then this for loop will execute and servo motor will stop. So once the distance is less than 3, this action will be do servo motor open and close by using this functionality. Now the next part is LCD clear. So you can see LCD clear is digital read IR pin. So whatever the signal coming from the IR sensor, we have to read, and how to read that signal by using this digital read function. So IR sensor 1, the signal will store into IR set 1. Then if the IR set 1 is low, so once the car come in front of the IR sensor, then IR sensor send the low signal to the Arduino, so that if the IR state is low, we have to set parking 1 variable to the full, and if the IR state is high, then we have to set parking 1 variable to the empty, that means car is not there. So for that logic I have used the if else loop. Same for the IR sensor 2. So you can see in the IR sensor 2, I am reading the value from the IR sensor storing into one variable. Then if the variable is low, that means the IR sensor detect the car. Then we have to parking 2, that is the variable which store the parking status is full. Else if the IR state is high, then parking variable should be empty. So this will store the parking variable full or empty by using this. Then after that we have to clear the LCD, and whatever the slot 1 parking variable 1, slot 2 parking variable 2, that is slot 1 is full or empty, it will display on the LCD. Then slot 2 full is empty, it will display on the LCD by using this line, by using these two lines. So you can see on the first row of the LCD it will show slot 1 whatever the parking variable 1 status, and on the second row of the LCD slot 2 is equal to whatever the parking variable value, it will display here and it will come and it will print on the LCD. And then after that you can see there is a function for ultrasonic sensor, and by using this function the distance is calculated. So this is the complete idea behind this code. So I hope you understand the code. Now we will see how to run this project. Now we can see once I go to the tools, then go to the board, and I have selected here Arduino Uno. You have to select the same, then port, you have to select the Arduino Uno port. So at your end, once you connect the Arduino to your laptop, then you will see the port number here with Arduino Uno. So you have to select that port number. Then after that, you have to just click on this upload button. So once you click on this upload button, whatever the code present inside this, that will upload into your Arduino. So you can see compilation started, and after uploading it will show your message compilation done or upload done. So you can see done uploading, and then calibration of servo motor gets started. So in this way you can run your project. So I hope you understand the code also, how to run the project. I hope you understand the hardware also, and if you like my content, please like the video. If you if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe and please support. Thanks for watching.